It feels like we're flying. Like, why are we wearing these cowboy hats?
And I'm glad you asked that question, but I'm not going to tell you.
I hate riding over here.
It doesn't look good. I mean, here we are riding around this guy. He's Flatlander drives in the middle of the road. Come on, we're switching places.
Well, this is just rude. Well, we want to welcome you back to the On the Road show with Danny and Robert. We have a great show in store for you today. We're going to be talking about virtual reality learning. I know Danny had conversations and me with Will Kate in our last episode with some of the virtual learning tools. But today we're going to be visiting the Holler Studios. And then what might be some of the things we're going to see today?
Well, I think probably you'll see how Will actually did some of those videos. What the guys at the Holler there do to use that digital technology and those suits to actually create the images and be able to follow the students doing those projects.
Right.
And hopefully we'll get an insight on how that's actually done.
Okay. So what we're going to do right now, though, is we're going to head up towards the studios. If you'll notice, I am driving today.
Well, again, I've sworn off on that, Robert. I got thinking about it, and you're never going to learn if you don't go ahead and drive. So I'm going to try to teach you the best I can.
You know what? And I'm appreciate all the lessons I can get.
But you're going off fast here, Robert. I mean, it's 35. You're doing 35 down through here, and it's probably a 15, 20 mile an hour zone.
It's a 35-mile zone.
It feels like we're flying.
Now I'm going. Okay, I slowed down to 30. So
you'll watch the camera fall over.
Oh yeah. I don't want that to happen. But anyway, this is something that the students can do. Those who are especially working videography, working on any kind of movie creation.
It is.
Lots of great activities that students can do as they expand their educational career. Not just for students, but I think about it as a teacher.
Because I'm anxious really to find out how this works. We go to movies and we watch these animated movies where everything's animated with characters, and you're actually going to see today, I think, on how that's actually done. How they create the movement of the person. Yeah. And that's pretty interesting.
We're going to talk to the Holler boys again. We've had them before, but just kind of look at what's going on behind the scenes as we work with students, as we work with adults on any of the virtual learning, be it the virtual professional learning.
Oh, there's a mailbox, right?
I'm not going to hit the mailbox
over here. I hate riding over here.
It's not as close as it seems.
I didn't hit it over here. You're driving.
So, and if you also notice, I've got a Digitalacha shirt on. So all these virtual learning tools that we're developing as part of our Digitalacha plan, that way we can provide equity in getting to the students what they need for learning and get the tools in educators' hand. It provides access to all the learning tools wherever you live in our region, how far deep in a holler you live, and it provides opportunity where you can learn different skills.
Can you see where you're going?
I can see where I'm going. Let's go. So I know I make you nervous. That's why I have a backup.
There's a wall over here.
I'm not going to hit the wall. So
I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Providing, yeah, but you did.
Is that what you called me? I was rude there. I agree with you.
You were, but you get one of those. Actually, you have two already. But providing equity, access, and opportunity for our students. So with Digitalacha and all the professional learning needs, it only meets academics, but also social-emotional. That's part of what we are working through. And this morning, we started our first Digitalacha podcast, and which will be published soon with Dr. Desi Bowling, talking about working with ripple effects and bouncy as we work on the social and trauma needs of students in the region. Now we are here.
A lot of good things going on here at KVEC, and this is one right here we're getting ready to find out about.
And we're excited about going up, and we'll head on up.
I don't care what you say, the next time I'm driving.
Here we are inside the Holler Studios to talk about and look at some of the things we discussed in our drive up, looking at the different components within the Holler Studios and how we led to Digitalacha. And part of the Digitalacha podcast that happened this morning, for example. So we'll be talking to two of our Holler boys today.
Whoa, well let's thank Danny and Robert for that great introduction. But I have a lot to show you, so let's just get right down into it. This is the Virtual Reality Lab, or the Motion Capture Lab, or the Holler Broadcasting Studio. It wears a lot of different hats. Typically what we do is we invite students and teachers in here, and we host workshops introducing the new technology, or maybe just introducing them to something like 3D modeling. We use applications like Blender, which is completely free, so even after they leave this space, they can take it home. What we're gonna get in today is the motion capture suite and how we can capture Danny and Robert's motion. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's go back to them and see where they're at.
Whew, man, that's something. You never really get used to it.
What was that?
What'd you do?
We teleported over here. So what we have here is the Holler Broadcasting Studio, and it's basically you come here and you can film pretty easy. Normally you're filming on a webcam, it's kind of low quality, you don't have a lot of control of what you're getting. Here we have lights, we have multiple sources of audio, and all the cameras you'd ever need. And it's kind of a professional looking studio, so if you're in a Zoom call and you're looking to add a little extra spice to it.
So, can you teleport us back over there?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I think you might be able to teleport us if you just give a little snap or something.
Really?
Yeah. It's just something that happens when you're in this
You
building.
know,
this
I'm
gonna
ride, bad enough for riding with you on the road. I'm ride with you through the air.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So is there a way I can make just two of us show up, or?
Yeah. I'll just stay here.
You'll put me over in the creek somewhere.
You were coming with me.
Oh, you won't leave him here?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what he does. Me.
I'll let you go, okay?
Dang, where'd they go? They didn't take me with them.
Never quite get used to
Yeah.
it.
Hey, Danny, come on in here.
Yeah, come on in. Just walk on over. It's not long.
I would almost rather walk as a ride with Robert, either through the air or on the road.
Well, that's okay. You're too heavy for my snap. I couldn't get you.
Both hands maybe. or
Yeah,
something.
maybe next time do it.
I am.
now. So what we're going to do now? We're going to suit up,
Oh goody.
and they're going to explain things to us as we're suiting up. And
Here you
Adrian,
go. Here's your suit. We got different sizes. We got XL for Robert.
hey, that's medium.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got you a large right here.
Oh, then here's your hat.
Many hours later.
Do I look as goofy as you do?
You look like a surgeon.
You do.
We're going in. I hear women. I hear screaming. Oh, it's your zipper. Never mind. We've been joined by another one of the Holler Boys, so Terrence, will come on in.
Hey. Now that Danny and Robert have the suit on, we're going to put some markers on them. That way the software, the motive software, can actually detect them and capture their motions.
Should we tuck the shirt down in the pants?
I should have taken yoga class before coming over here.
Alright, we get a 37. Alright, walk around a little bit. Let's see if you're broken. Look up here at the screen. Are your movements matching?
I think so.
How's your head? Alright, Danny, now let's get both of you up here.
I'm a heck of a man. I like what that thing does to me.
So a big part about the on the road with Robert and Danny is they're on the road. So
Yeah.
how about we put you two on the road and see what kind of crazy scene you come up with. Just so we can make this as accurate a reading as possible, let's get you all to separate a little bit.
All right, so Danny and Robert are about ready to start their journey. Let's see if they're ready for this.
I know I'm getting in the wrong side here.
Whoa. I'm never going to get used to jumping in this virtual world,
And here they are. They put you in the driver's seat again. What's up with this?
which is perfect the way it should be.
I
And
should
this-
be in the driver's seat.
No, we're in this nice minivan, and
That's just rude.
no, we're going to drive this minivan, and we're going to have a good time for it. We're going to take off, and we're going to let me get us in gear here, and we'll drive through and.
Let me put my seatbelt on.
All right. Let me pull over. Even in the virtual world, safety first. I'll put my seatbelt on. Tell you what, I can see why students love coming into the VR lab and working on this, because this is just completely awesome.
They basically can walk in here and be anywhere they want to be and do anything they want to do.
I mean, and we're, you know, they put us in this great minivan. You know how I am about minivans and how wonderful it can
Robert,
be. Hey, what's this
minivans
button?
are not cool.
What's this button?
Don't push that.
Oh,
Don't
what?
put. Oh, no. Here we go. What are you doing, Robert? Stop.
Whoa.
Where are we going?
Man, oh, this is awesome, Danny.
I don't think it's too awesome.
We're driving cowboys in space. Look at us. This is awesome. Cowboys in space with no worries about cows.
The worst thing about you being a cowboy is you tend to run into them cows.
Oh, but
boy.
no worries up here. There are no cows in space, Danny. So this is going to be great for us. I don't know about that. We'll just fly around, look at the stars.
I just saw a cow, Robert.
Maybe just saw the Milky Way, thinking
I'm
that was a
telling you,
cow.
I saw a cow.
There goes a cow.
This is not. This
If
is
anybody
impossible.
will hit a
If you
cow,
can
it'll
see
be
a
you,
cow.
Robert, even in space.
I see. Wait a minute. Danny, there's a cow.
I told you there was a cow.
Yeah. Oh, they're
it
all
to
over
you.
the place.
Anytime you're driving, there's a danger of being a cow
It's
there.
a cow meteor shower. How is this even possible?
Oh no.
They just
We're in
follow me
trouble.
everywhere. I think we missed them. I think we'll be okay now, Danny. And like I was saying before we hit that button,
There it is. We have done it now. I knew you'd hit a cow, Robert.
Yeah, Danny, I did hit a cow. I tell you what.
You hit a virtual
cow. Because I'm
it's
a
about
little
time.
shaken by this.
Yeah,
So,
let me over there.
Let's switch places. Whew. Well, it's cold out in space too.
I like this a lot better.
Danny,
Put
I'm
my
all
seatbelt
ready.
on.
I tell you what, Danny, I'm gonna sit here to Bed Bath and Beyond, and you get us home, and I'll sit here.
That's
and
right.
just
We're cruise now,
I'll keep
just
my
like in a
mouth-
Corvette.
All
No
right.
minivan, just cruising in the Corvette.
There we go.